Hello YouTube, it's Strawberry Bunnies, and today, guess what was at Cracker Barrel? Halloween! So every year Cracker Barrel, they release their Halloween stuff a couple days before July or July 1st, and mine had it, so let's go! But anyway, if you're new here, hello. If you're a returning subscriber, one of my blueberries, hiya, love ya! So let's go over this fun stuff. First is Peanuts with Charlie Brown, Linus, and Snoopy. And it's the same shape as a Stanley, but it's like a rip-off Stanley. And it's 40 ounces, and they're waiting for the pumpkin. What is he? The Great Pumpkin. And on the back, the Great Pumpkin with a Woodstock. It's so cute. And I love how there's an ombre effect. So we start out white and then we kind of get creamier and darker mustard yellow. I love that. It also came with a straw of Linus's pumpkin for the Great Pumpkin King. And you can also like not use it with a straw, you know, which is pretty cool, especially when I'm at the hospital. Then one cool thing was Squishmallows, where buy one, get one free. So, my buddy Dez's birthday is coming up. We're going to be celebrating it at Casa Bonita. So, I got him Squishmallows. One is Zero, with a bone and a pumpkin nose. And that pink collar. And then Oogie Boogie with all the bugs and his stitching. So cool. He is amazing. So those. And something that was super cool, Edgar Allan Poe with a raven on a skeleton, and it's salt and pepper shakers. This was $7.99. And make sure you look at your salt and pepper shakers out of the box before you buy them, because the first one I looked at out of the box, his nose was chipped. So I made sure to get this one because I was not going to be tricked like last year. I had it was Frankenstein and Frankenstein's Bride, and they're in a car, and it's a salt and pepper shaker, and I didn't check it, took it home, it was broken, and had to go all the way back. And then the Nevermore story that Edgar Allan Poe wrote, the skeleton and the raven, Nevermore, Nevermore. He's the salt, Poe is the pepper, because he's a Poe boy. They're super cute. They look beautiful. I've never seen any Edgar Allan Poe salt and pepper shakers before, so I definitely had to get that. I'm going to show the things that weren't Halloween just because I'm pulling them out. These timers, they're the same. One's for me, one's for a gift. And it's a cat with a mouse. And I don't know, probably the mouse looks like he's spinning because it's the whole platform, and the cat's gonna find it. So cute. It's only $5.99. And then the other thing was I got candy bars. I was looking for Halloween candy bars because sometimes they do the candy corn Hershey's. I didn't see anybody. So we got Mr. Goodbar. And then the two Hershey's with almonds. And now back on to some Halloween. So this salt and pepper shaker set, I got two of each one of the 99-cent ones because my sister's getting the other ones. But we have Frankenstein and Frankenstein's Bride. I don't like how her eyes are kind of, and these are like the good ones. That was the only weird thing about their eyes. A toad witch with cauldron. And this toad looks like he has like a little tooth because they painted like little black right there. But here's one without that. But I like it. He looked like he had a little tooth. This dish towel, which I had purchased not last year but the year before, and they keep bringing it back. The cat, that's a skeleton, and the green eyes, and it's down with little pom-poms. I've used mine so much because it also like fastens onto your handle of your stove. It was $8.99, and I'm like, I can return mine to be a dust cloth and I'll get a new one. And I love it that has green eyes because your girl has green eyes, and it's hard to find things with green eyes. Then some more salt and pepper shakers. It was this set. So we have Smiling Jack-o'-lantern with upside down heart nose, and Wicked Face Jack-o'-lantern with heart nose. I love their 99-cent salt and pepper shakers because not even the dollar store you can get that for salt and pepper shakers. They're super cute. I like to put them in like boo baskets and stuff for my friends and things because they love them and they use them. At the end here, I'll put a picture of my salt and pepper shakers that I just put last night. All my Halloween ones on, so you can see that. And then 2 other salt and pepper shakers, which I didn't get the cat that goes with it. It's supposed to be a mummy cat and the witch cat, but I like the black cats. So I was like, maybe I have like a plain pumpkin somewhere or something so I can put it with one. Or how cute would it be to mix it with the cauldron, you know? So I'm still debating. I might just go back and get something else to go with it. They also had these like tombstones, but the words looked kind of bad, like the writing. But I'm still thinking on that to see if I want to keep them, put them with something else, you know. So people are going to be like, which one's the pepper? You know, that kind of thing. But yeah. And then I did get 1 ornament. Some of the ornaments were cheesy this year. Oh, I didn't like them. But this one was pretty cute. That's a vampire cat. And he has fangs. And black ribbon. He was $4.99, which is pretty good. He's like a hard plastic. And he's super cute. Fantastic. Then this was adorable. So this is by the company, hi, Darkwing. Quackers by Dean D. Never heard of it, but look at that face. He is a vampire duck. A vampire duck. I love ducks. I really do, and always have. And I think it's cool that they're like making a comeback, you know, and people are into them. And him as a bat too, or a vampire, and look at his little face. I had to get him. I love him. So I got him, and then I do have one more thing, and I'm debating on which one of the glow molds I'm gonna get. There was a 3 foot, yeah, haunted house with a ghost coming out of a chimney. I'll put a picture of it here. There's a black cat dressed up as a witch, and then they have the returning witch from last year, which I think I bought her last year, and you know, I've been buying one like every year, so I didn't know which one to get. The 3 foot one would be super cool, but I don't put mine outside, and a lot of you are gonna be like, well, why don't you put your glow molds outside? And that's because I don't want them to get stolen. I'm in a really nice neighborhood, so it would be a low level it gets stolen, but not 0. Especially last year or the year before, I can't remember. I left because I always leave for Halloween. A lot of you know this. I usually go to Salem or Sleepy Hollow. And I had a box coming in from Target and from Vampire Freaks because I was working with them on a picture. And my stuff was stolen right off the porch by a lady. And it was okay because I got like the Vampire Freaks PR to send me more stuff, and then Target was cool. They just resent it. But it was a mess. We had to call the police and showed them what she looked like on the picture, and nothing came out of it, right? And then we've had another little thing stolen, and then somebody even had their car stolen last year. And even though our neighborhood is nice, it's close by a railroad tracks and a main shopping center. So people that shop in the Richie shopping sometimes will drive through a neighborhood and be like, oh, I'm gonna steal this stuff. So I don't want to do that because they're expensive, because I think it was like $150 for the glow mold. I'll put the price though. So then the last thing that I bought was this vampire salt and pepper shaker. So 3 is for the pepper, his little coffin. Him is Dracula sleeping and he's smiling like he had a good night, you know. Maybe he's a bat flying around bothering people. I don't know. I don't know what he did. and you can lay it like that and put it on your table. Oh, so cute. So I love collecting these, and I love to put a different one on the table for all the seasons. My friends, though, are all neurodivergent, which is not a bad thing, but I can't put porcelain, ceramic, anything like that on the table because it gets broken. So I always have to look then at TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Home Goods and find salt and pepper shakers for the season that are kind of plastic so that doesn't happen. My partner calls it like kid proof. But anyway, so I'll do that this year for Halloween because I don't think that I found a plastic set for Halloween last year. And I did have some of these 99-cent ones from Cracker Barrel Break. So I'll be doing that. But that was the whole set. I will put a short on which one of the glow molds I do end up buying. But I did make a short of me shopping in there and what I found. So you can watch that. And I have one other thing to show you, and it was from Home Goods. I collect Blue Sky Clayworks. I get their little houses you can put tea lights and lights in, salt and pepper shakers. They have tea light like burners. I even bought a tea kettle from them, which is put up. So I can't show that, but I'll put a picture as a ladybug. And so I bought that, and then this was there too. First Halloween piece I found this year. So it says The Witch's Shop. We've got a flying witch, which. If you notice, this is the same lollipop that Danny eats in Hocus Pocus. Just a fun fact, her chocolate one. But it's a witch's house with a witch's hat. It has stars. It has the sign dangling. It has this that says Witch's Brew. It's a cauldron. We've got another cauldron for another hat for the chimney. A frog sitting on the chimney. Some more stars. This is brooms over here, and it says broom sale. Some lights, and you put a tea light in here, but I put a light bulb in it, and I have it lit under my TV. This one's too tall, but that's okay because last year my partner made me a Christmas, I don't know what you'd call it. It's a Christmas tree, but it's different like layers of wood, and you put a village on it. So I am gonna have it this year for the first time to have Halloween. But this guy was $49.99. Yeah, they're not cheap, and now they're imported, from Canada. They're all handmade. It's amazing Clayworks facility, pottery place, so please check them out. But I have a lot of their stuff. Like, I was even asked, like, maybe I should do a collections video on that, and I would love to do that. I just cannot do that probably until next year. The reason for that is since I buy like seasonal of these and put some under my TV and then now on my tree, I'd have to unwrap, unbox every single one for all the seasons and do it. So I will start like putting them to the side. That way I can get the whole collection out and then show you. But I will show you all the Halloween pieces this year, so maybe I should do that. Maybe I should break it down to different videos and show you each one of the pieces that I have for all the seasons. And then I maybe will do like a mashup video where I show it all again. But I was super excited to get this. It is also the largest piece that I have out of all of the houses and things. So I wish she wouldn't bang across the side here because I think she's going to break like in half. But yeah, so I put her here. Oh, and there's also cobwebs besides the blue skies and clouds. Really pretty. I'll probably get more pieces from them for Halloween this year because now I got more room. It used to be a struggle because under my TV where I put them, I could only put 2 at a time. And right now, because I also have the blue sky, they're like cakes that you put a tea light in. So I have one for my partner and myself. So our birthday months, I put one out. So right now my partner's cake's out, and I think a turtle. That's not with them, but like a turtle lamp, like a Tiffany kind of one. But so I used to have to make hard decisions like, oh, what two am I putting out for the fall? Not anymore. I can put my whole set out. And then I also would put the rest of my Halloween village, besides like pieces like this, on top of this, I don't know what you'd call it. I have like this nook set built into my house. Then I keep my candles and we have our cords and our games and stuff for the TV in there. But on top, I just do my whole entire Halloween village. So this year's gonna be completely different because now I have that tree to put stuff like this over there. So I'll have two villages. I'm excited. But anyway, I hope you have a great time with Summerween, going out Halloween shopping, because I am gonna definitely start that now that I have. Also, let me check. I had to look at the date to make sure because I didn't want to tell you something wrong. On July 7th, Bath and Body Works will be doing their Halloween, and you know this girl buys it every year, the Pumpkin Queen, so we'll be going and doing that. Also on the 11th, I have a VIP, like, I don't know what you call it, like invite to Hallmark to see all the Hallmark ornament premieres before they're released to the public. That's Saturday. So that's gonna be fun. So we had to do that. So that's the 11th when I do that. It's a Friday. And my store is letting us come in at 9 a.m. Other stores, it's like 5 to close just for you. So check which Hallmark store. If you get one of those, I got like a invitation in the mail and I could bring someone with me. And there's gonna be food, discounts, coupons, and then you can pick up what Hallmark ornaments are available to you right now. But yeah, but anyway, everybody enjoy their Summerween and have a great night. Bye, stay beautiful.